The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from Seattle.
Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. As Seattle's offense comes onto the field, we'll see a 10-year veteran under center. Guy who broke into the league as a starter back in 2013, Geno Smith.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what soaked them last week resolves itself this time around.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
with career touchdown number 70.
And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Now Gould for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Here we go.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second down, here's Penny. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they
trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Wilson. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Play action, now it's Lance.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head and not be able to believe it.
6 points. They're by the wayside on that one.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing now is Geno. Bind, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
McLeod to return it.
It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some of the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. First, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, but something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
Here we go, set. Green gas. Forward red. Striker, 3, 2, 1. Strike, right. Set.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And this will be taken at the 13. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
Off of play action, here's Lance. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
On play action, Lance. Finding Gray going across the field.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Now a play fake. Lance. He finds Kittle going across the field. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On first down, Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he's got it inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
2nd down and goal. Lance. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are able to add on to their first half lead. Gold with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And some room to it, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And some room to work.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Lance.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Eric Wilson. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Smith. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Okay,
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Nick Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Ready.
3rd and long, it's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. From the 50, it's Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Niners are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Hurry.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Samson Abuka in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Lance. He's got a man, complete. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down at 4, Lance. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Here's Lance. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lance looking to throw it.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now Geno on first down.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Throwing on third down, Smith. He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. To the air again, Smith. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now Geno. He hits Beasley right side. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Throwing now is Geno. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing again on second down. Lance. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
From midfield, here's Lance.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Smith on first down. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
The 30, 10, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Smith.
This is the tight end Fan.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Smith. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw on second and 10. Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Pulled in at the 24. Now a hit and a loose football. Inside the 20. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This one fielded at the 5.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
And that's caught inside the 35. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be